On a quiet, rainy afternoon, while most children rushed home or waited for the skies to clear, a curious boy named Arjan sat by the classroom window, watching the raindrops race down the glass. He wasn't in a hurry. There was something about rainy days that made him feel calm and thoughtful. As he walked slowly past the empty playground, his eyes caught a small wooden sign that read "Library Gives." Arjan had never noticed it before. Curious, and with nowhere else to go, he followed the path, his shoes splashing gently in the puddles. He pushed open a large wooden door and stepped into a warm, peaceful space filled with books. The air smelled like old pages and quiet secrets. Arjan had just discovered his school library. He wandered between tall shelves, each packed with colorful spines, until he reached a dusty corner at the back. There, something caught his eye. A thick book with shimmering stars on the cover titled "The Stars Above." He gently pulled it down and opened it. The pages burst with planets, stars, and stories of space. He found a cozy chair near the window and began to read, the rain still pattering softly outside. As the words filled his mind, Arjan began to imagine. In his daydream, he was inside a silver rocket, flying into the sky. Stars twinkled around him as he floated through space, visiting planets he had never seen. Saturn spun before him, its rings glowing. He soared past the moon, smiled at galaxies far away, and imagined himself not just as an astronaut, but as a space scientist, someone who understood the universe. Suddenly, the school bell rang, pulling him out of his dream. He blinked, looked around, and smiled. He clutched the book to his chest and walked to the front desk. The librarian, a gentle woman with glasses and a warm smile, happily gave him a library card and let him borrow the book. At home that evening, Arjan lay on the floor, still flipping through the pages, drawing planets and rockets in his notebook. Later that night, his father joined him outside with a telescope. Together, under a sky full of stars, they looked at the moon and beyond. The next day at school, Arjan shared his drawings and excitement with his classmates. His teacher was impressed and praised his creativity, encouraging him to keep exploring. As the days passed, Arjan returned to the library again and again, searching for more knowledge, more stars to chase. His dream grew clearer. He didn't just want to learn about space. He wanted to reach it. One evening, he pinned a photo of an astronaut on his bedroom wall. It was no longer just a dream, it was a goal. And years later, that same boy, once curled up in a library corner with a book in his hands, stood tall in a real science lab, wearing a white coat, gazing through a telescope, no longer imagining the stars, but studying them for real. Because that one quiet moment, on one rainy afternoon, opened a door that led him to the universe.